Here's a little insight into my vegan story, how it all began for me. I hope you enjoy it. For me, the journey was a little bit difficult because I actually come from a long line. My father, his father, all worked in butchers and abattoirs and that kind of thing. So for the majority of my life, I've been surrounded by massive amounts of meat. I would eat loads of it, dairy, eggs, everything. And I actually really enjoyed it. There is no denying, not many vegans are going to tell you that they at one time didn't enjoy the taste of meat. I watched a documentary about the Gerson family, and it really gave me a massive insight into how nutrition can actually treat medical conditions rather than using medicine. Often medicine derives from a chemical that's in plants. Why not just consume the plants? I thought. So I watched this documentary, and then it wasn't until a little while later that I actually put anything into action. So I ended up watching a documentary called Fat, Sick and Nearly Dead, and that made me get a juicer. And then very quickly after I got a juicer, I just decided, right, I'm going to go vegan. I'm not going to go vegetarian first, I'm just going to go vegan and see how it goes. So I started for a week, it's fine. Started for a couple of weeks, it's fine. And actually, after a month, I had a hiccup. I basically had a terrible day at work, and I was really annoyed, really, upset, bored, whatever. And I went home and I got a steak and I cooked it on the barbecue, and well, I didn't even hardly cook it, I had it practically raw. And so really, I was taking this thing that had upset me, that had nothing to do with diet or anything, this thing that had upset me, and then it made me fail myself. And it wasn't until the last mouthful that I really decided that was why should I punish myself in something that I was trying to do for something that had nothing to do with that in the first place? It wasn't very clever, and I instantly saw the error in that. And so since then, I've been perfectly vegan, really happy about it. It's working really well. I don't get headaches like I used to. I never really had bad skin, but my skin is, I get virtually no pimples. I don't ever really get sick at all. Everyone gets colds, there's little viruses and things that go around, but I used to get things pretty severely. I would be, in bed for a couple of days with a cold, but I could probably master the effort to go to the gym if I had a cold now, which really wasn't the old me. So definitely the vegan lifestyle has massively increased my health. I have more energy to do the fitness things that I want to do. I go to the gym virtually every day, do loads of cardio, do a little bit of circuit here and there. So that is basically my brief little vegan story. It's basically documentaries. I'm obsessed with documentaries. So for me, it was more the things being these are the good reasons to go vegan, because it's reinforcing this, it's so good for you. I much preferred enjoying watching those than watching, say, Earthlings, the stuff that teaches you, the meat industry is evil. It really is horrendous. And over time, I've much more moved over to the equality of animals side of being a vegan. I saw the whole thing as a bonus, but really it was my own health that inspired me to do it, and now I see it as a big, beautiful bonus that I'm not killing anything and nothing is being ill-treated for my consumption, which I'm very happy about. Here's one little thing that I often tell, if anyone is interested in, how do you get the inspiration to just keep on doing it, keep on being vegan? And it's actually watching the things like Earthlings and those documentaries that show you the bad side of the meat industry. I mean, you don't call it, I'm just eating this cow leg, it's beef. There's all these substitute names for everything that make you not quite realise what it is you're doing. And the way that I do it now, I didn't ever think about this, it just sort of happened, is that I've watched so many of these documentaries that it's the sounds of things that get to me. It's the sound of, say, you see a pork chop on someone's plate, and instead of looking at that as food, I think of the sound that the pig probably was making before it was killed. You know, that sort of shrill pig-like noise that they make, and it just sounds like terrible pain. And so that's just something that really spurs me on, keeps me continuing to really enjoy being a vegan, knowing that nothing is screaming in pain for me. So there you have it. Please like, comment and subscribe if you'd like me to make a video on a specific topic. I would love to. I've done an awful lot of research, read lots of books, watched all the documentaries. I've really got into the sort of science behind the health benefits of being vegan. So if any of you have any questions, please let me know. I would love to help out, to tell you any information I have. And if I don't know, then we can work out together the answer, which I really like. I love learning new things. Anyway, so have a nice evening, day, wherever it is you are. See you later.